Good Tuesday morning, everyone. We've got a lot to talk about, so we'll just jump right on in. Looking at yesterday's weather statistics, our high temperature on Monday was 51. That occurred at 3:20 in the afternoon. Overnight low 37 degrees. No precipitation to record. The highest wind gust was 16 miles per hour from the west. Normals for today 52 and 33, and our record 69 and 5. Looking at our daily weather map for today, lots of weather going on today in the southeast. We have strong to severe thunderstorms threatening a pretty good portion of the lower Mississippi River Valley. In fact, I think the entire lower Mississippi River Valley is under some sort of threat today. Also got a flash flood risk being highlighted across Mississippi, Alabama, and portions of southern Tennessee. If you look farther to the northwest, you'll see lots of wintry precipitation flying from Colorado up to Wisconsin. Looking at our 5-day forecast, just a slight chance for a shower this afternoon or evening. I think most of us will stay dry. Highs in the lower 60s. That's going to feel nice, although it will be windy. Wind gusts to 20, maybe even 25 miles per hour, especially as we get closer to sunset. Overnight tonight, wind and rain, thunderstorms. Some storms could be strong, maybe even an isolated severe thunderstorm. Lows in the upper 50s. And then for Wednesday, mostly morning showers and thunderstorms. And then we should be seeing some drying conditions by the afternoon as that front has pushed through. But with that drier air also comes colder air. Temperatures will start falling. And then by Wednesday night, we bottom out in the low 20s. That's going to be a bit of a shock from the mild weather we've had here lately. Thursday, chilly, highs only in the low 40s, but we should have lots of sunshine. And then warmer weather returns by Friday, highs in the low 50s, but the winds also return, especially by afternoon and evening. And then overnight, Friday, a 30% chance for showers, continued windy, and then a 50% chance for showers on Saturday, tapering off to 30% Saturday night as it looks right now. Stay tuned for that forecast toward the end of the period. There's not a lot of attention being paid to that just yet, as the focus is primarily on tonight's storm threat. And looking at that storm threat more closely, the moderate risk had extended up into Memphis, but this morning the Storm Prediction Center has trimmed that back down into Mississippi. It now looks like central Mississippi, my old stomping grounds in Starkville with Mississippi State. Those guys, they are really under the gun. If I were still down there, we'd be, chasing storms this evening, that is for sure, maybe even this afternoon. But got the enhanced risk that still includes the Memphis area, and the slight risk goes all the way up into all of West Tennessee and about the western third of Middle Tennessee. We are in the marginal risk, which is the lowest of the 5 severe weather risk categories, and our risk is for, as all of this kind of consolidates into a line, and then that line starts making its way eastward and begins to weaken. So we're expecting a weakening line of storms as we get later into tonight, and that could be late tonight by the time that gets here. I'll work on the timing on that as we go through the day, but just know that all throughout the night, showers and thunderstorms. A few storms could be strong. We could have some heavy downpours of rain as well, but we are not expecting a severe weather outbreak here on the plateau. That will stay well to our southwest, especially where you see that red shaded region across central Mississippi. That is really the bullseye of where all of this is going to take place. And this is the tornado threat outlined by the Storm Prediction Center. And once again, as you can see, central Mississippi, really the bullseye. But those folks in southern West Tennessee are certainly not out of the woods. Anybody in the Memphis area, Jackson, Tennessee, all the way down to Jackson, Mississippi, are in the greatest threat for tornadoes. And a couple of those tornadoes could be strong. So if you know anyone who lives in that area, be sure and let them know to be paying attention to the weather today. Now, on this day in 1955, we had a low temperature of 5 degrees in Crossville, which set a new monthly record for November. Wow, 5 degrees. In 1896, the mercury plunged to 51 below zero in Montana. It marked the culmination of a 2-week-long cold wave that was the likes of what they would see in Siberia. So, man, that was a cold November for those folks. And, man, I tell you what, 1955 was no breeze for us here in Crossville either. Well, you folks have a wonderful day and keep looking up. I will post any updates as needed in the blog and here this evening. I may even do a Facebook Live if it's necessary, just to answer any questions this evening that you might have about the weather. But I do want to reiterate that the greatest severe weather threat is well to our southwest, down in central Mississippi, and we'll just kind of get the leftovers, and that should be a weakening set of leftovers. But we need the rain. Hopefully we'll get about 1 inch of rain out of this. That will definitely be welcome news. So we'll hope for the best on that. So you folks have a wonderful day and keep looking up.